in the moments where you get lost in the universe that you created. One of the things that, I see you enjoy so much, and no matter how much you try to stay good, it's just music. It drives you, it gives you the energy you need to pursue in life. I mean, how many times have we talked about it, kind of joke about it, but the expression of the individualism through music is amazing. And, that's where your happy place is at. It's hard to live in that place because not always is it the most sought after idea because of the high risk that it requires. You're dedicating yourself to something that you don't know is going to be there at the end. Not enjoying what you have in your life in front of you in the very moment that you're doing it, then you're just pushing away time and hours for no reason. One of the most beautiful quotes I've ever heard is ignorance is bliss. If you focus on what you have in front of you and stop trying to take everything around you, then life becomes that much more beautiful. You become ignorant to what's on the outside and you look inside. And you tell yourself and you ask yourself, is what I'm doing this very second creating the momentum and the happiness to drive me forward? And a lot of individuals that are stuck in 9-to-5 jobs, you guys talk about it. Like, no, I don't do this for myself. I should do it for the money. in this very second, creating the momentum and the happiness to drive me forward.
Bye.